Hi everyone, this is Kristen from Beginner's Crochet Corner. Welcome to our first crochet along, the fall farmhouse dishcloths. Everybody seemed pretty excited about these, so hopefully you'll like these. We are going to start with the mulberry one. Okay, the purple one. These are the pictures that you guys have seen, and as you can see, they're not all completely perfect. But let's get started. Okay, so I love this cotton, which looks like this, and it's at Hobby Lobby. It is 100% cotton, and it's either $3.79 or $3.99, I think it is up to. So if you dig through a little, you might be able to find the ones that are $3.79 still, but most of them have been gone. What I love about this one is it is a dream to work with. It is super soft. It retains that super softness even after using the dishcloths or washing them. So I love this cotton for a variety of projects, baby blankets, baby hats, anything baby related, because it is cotton, so it does breathe better. But I also use it for face scrubbies and the stuff around anything around the kitchen that needs to be absorbent. It's also great for purses, makeup bags, market bags, any of that kind of stuff. This one works really well for, so don't hesitate to use it for stuff that that you wouldn't normally think that you could use cotton for. Okay, and the colors, I should show you the colors. So the colors are mulberry, red, pumpkin, and banana. Those are the ones that I picked, but you can pick any 4 colors that you really like. This one happens to be one of the variegated, and this one changes every few stitches. So be aware of that. The other cottons that, that are available, like really readily available, the Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie stuff I also really love, and they are also, these ones crochet really fluffy for some reason, and I just love them. This one, the Premier Home and the Crafter Secret, you will often see for like $1, $1.25 right by the checkout stands for both Joann's and Michael's. This Sinfora yarn is mercerized cotton, which means that it's got like a slight sheen to it, and it's really, really nice, expensive cotton. However, it's a sport weight, so it's only a weight 3. The rest of these are all the weight 4, so I don't recommend using this one for this particular dishcloth project. If you have some of this and you want me to walk you through how to use it, please just email me. You have to change your hook size and the number of stitches and everything, but I can totally do that for you if you want it. And then probably one of the most popular and common ones is the Sugar and Cream, or the Walmart brand is Lillian Cream. And this stuff is really nice too, especially for the dishcloths. It is slightly thicker, even though it says that it's a 4. So it is slightly thicker, so your washcloths will just end up, or your dishcloths will just end up a little bit wider. This is not quite as soft to work with as the I Love This Cotton ones or the Scrubby Smoothie ones. But for dishcloths, that really usually doesn't end up mattering. But what I really love the Sugar and Cream for is baskets. So when we get into the homemade baskets, if you're not using the t-shirt yarn or like the Bernay Homemaker yarn, these Sugar and Cream yarns work up really well for that. And because they are just a little stiffer, they retain their shape a little better. So bags, this is also another one that's really good for market bags or purses or anything like that. Okay. So we are going to start with the mulberry, and I've got a couple different hook choices. So I love clover hooks. I bought really cheap hooks to start off with, and then when I couldn't get one project to work because I couldn't get the bean stitch to work with any of the other hooks, I finally broke down and bought one clover hook after several people had recommended it, and then after that I bought every clover hook I could possibly buy. They are so nice. They take your crochet to a whole nother level. They glide off of your hook so easily that you just become way faster. However, my Labradoodle Shiloh got into my hook, and so now it's snagging on all my yarn. So I'm going to use a different one for today. But these two are the clover hooks. This is an I, this is an H. Either one of these will work for these projects. You're just gonna, if you use the I one, you'll end up with bigger washcloths or dishcloths, and with this one, you'll end up with a little bit smaller, and I'll show you the difference. So I will take you through and show you how to chain and everything, but this is like our starting foundation with the I hook. Okay, and this is the 25 chains with an I hook. This one, same cotton, just different colors. So this one is the dove gray. This is 25 crocheted with the H hook. So if you see, it can make quite a big a difference. So it's going to be about an inch different. So what I would do is, if you use the smaller hook, just add another 5 crochets or another 5 chains on and make it from 25 to 35, and it'll turn out just the same. Okay. Okay, I'm going to undo this, which is called frogging. In case you haven't seen that term yet or didn't know what it means. Whenever you rip something out, it's called frogging. Okay, I'm going to use, this is just, I think it's a boy hook, actually, for the metal ones. But any crochet hook you use to start will be fine. When I very, very first learned how, I only used the Susan Bates hooks. So, okay. So this is the slip knot, okay, that you're going to need. And I'll go through and show you that again. Okay, so you wrap it around 2 fingers. Okay, and then you just hold that loop. You pull the yarn through that loop, and that's how you make your slip knot. And I used to make, when I was first beginning, really long tails. And that was just because it was easier for me to weave in the tails when they were really long. Okay, so you make them however long you would like. And then you just slide it onto your hook, you tighten it up just a little, and then you're ready to go. Okay. Now, for your other hand, when you're learning how you want to loop it around your index finger, okay, over your next 2 fingers, and then, or loop it around your pinky, sorry, and then over the next 2 fingers, and then around your index finger. Okay. So again, that's loop, like that. Okay, and then once you have this, then I always hold on to the tail while I'm doing the foundation chain. And everybody's least favorite part, except for maybe tying in ends, is doing the foundation chain. With a foundation chain, you want to make sure that you make it nice and loose. And the reason being is, if you make it too tight, when you start adding your stitches, you're actually going to end up with a work that curves. Okay, which is super frustrating for beginner crocheters. They're like, why is my work curving? Okay, so that's just because your foundation chain is too tight. So either make it really loose with your hook, or go up to the next size hook. So in this case, it would be a J or a 6.0, and do just your foundation chain in that. Okay, 1, okay, which is just a yarn over. Okay. So you yarn over, and then you kind of twist your hook and you pull it through. 2, yarn over, grab it with the hook, pull it through. 3, yarn over, grab it with the hook, pull through. Yarn over, grab it with the hook, and pull it through. Okay, now what you're going to notice is that it makes these wonderful little V's. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's how we tell how many chain stitches we have. And when we start on the next rows, these are really what you're always going to be looking for, is these really nice little V's. That's going to help you count your stitches. Okay. I'm going to put my hook back in. And now I'm going to go all the way to 25 stitches. Okay, so we're going to do 25 chains. So if you are a really new beginner, like this is your first project, go ahead and pause here, make a ton of chains, frog them back out, and then make your 25 so that you get your nice even tension. Okay, and if you have done a couple projects or have at least tried doing some single crochets and stuff, you can go ahead and pause here, and I will see you back when you've completed all 30.